What is going on, guys? It is your boy Icyyy, and today we are going to be playing some free-for-all on Asylum. And today I actually want to talk to you guys a little bit about what it was like to be a professional player pre-COVID, like before the whole COVID stuff. Obviously I'm still a pro player now, but it is a lot different nowadays. And I just want to like kind of help you guys understand it, I guess. So man, also I am in Ohio. This is actually the first video that I am making from Ohio. So as you guys can see, I had 60 ping right there. My ping fluctuates a lot here. Not as good internet when I'm in Florida. So okay. So try to do this while I'm talking, but basically, guys, like I said, today is just a day to talk about what it used to be like. So there used to be what's called 2Ks, and if you guys remember game battles, gamebattles.com, a lot of the pro players that you guys watch today, including myself, started from game battles. And just to name a couple, I'm sure you guys have heard of them: Summons, Explosives, Mental. I don't know if you guys watch Birdie in his stream, but he used to be a pretty big GB nerd as well. Pretty much everybody that you guys watch, or I guess watched back in Gears 4, started in GB. Nowadays, there's some people that recently came up since GB no longer has Gears of War on it. And but yeah, pretty much everybody would just play GB, whether it was singles, team ladder, dubs ladder, whatever. If you guys go all the way back to like my first couple YouTube videos, you'll see some GB matches and things like that. So yeah, so slowly but surely Gears started to establish itself again. As I'm sure many of you guys actually don't know, back in Gears of War 1 and Gears of War 2, there was MLG events and things like that, but it did die down, and eventually MLG stopped supporting Gears, just because Gears wasn't as big as some of the other games, such as Call of Duty. So slowly but surely, back in Gears 3, Hypefestation, which was a I believe it was like kind of like just like individually owned. Like it wasn't like a company. It was just, I mean, I know the people that were involved with it. So if you guys are for some reason watch this video, shout out to you guys. I'm not gonna mention any names, but definitely appreciate them, because without them I wouldn't be here today. So Hypefestation was kind of the company or the people that picked up Gears for tournaments, because MLG was no longer supporting it. Right before Gears Ultimate Edition came out, the Coalition, or what used to be called Black Tusk Studios, there was a woman who helped our game quite a bit. Her name, or she goes by Jack Felling, and she was super awesome and really helped us get some traction as a scene, and eventually get some tournaments and stuff. But anyway, she helped us a lot and ended up helping us get funding and support from Microsoft, and eventually we were able to have some more events. So in UE Ultimate Edition, some things happened, and like ESL picked up Gears, and there was an online pro league, kind of similar to how UMG has a pro league now online. And then there was a qualifying, like the top 4 teams from each season of pro league got flown out to either California, Burbank, California, or Austin to compete in a 4-team tournament. So yeah, that happened, and that happened for, I believe, 2 years. Year and a half maybe, and then Gears 4 came out. So Gears 4 was at the end of UE, the last UE event, which was MLG Columbus. Um, they announced a $1 million prize pool um, with events in Paris, London, Mexico, and around the United States. This was a really big and exciting announcement for me and many of my friends that are also pro players, because this was something that meant, you know, we have like a future and we have a job, and you know, it's like we can really just like focus and play games, you know, which is nice because, you know, if you're one of the best Gears of War players and you're on a team, then playing for $1 million over the course of 1 year is pretty exciting, right? So it lived up to it. It lived up to its expectations, and it was like amazing, man. It was such a good experience being able to go to all those places. I still have pictures and videos on my phone, and I've thought about maybe talking about each event, each experience, and showing you guys videos and pictures from each. So if that's something that you guys want to see, make sure you guys comment down below and let me know. Yeah, man, I mean, we got to go to all these places for free, and it was just amazing. You know, we're competing in a game and getting to travel the world, and you know, many people dream of going to Paris, and you know, a lot of people never get to. That's the reality. So I'm extremely thankful for those times, and I really hope that one day I get to do those things again in Gears, or you know, just in general. So that happened. And then, yeah, I mean, if you guys are a little bit out of the loop in terms of esports and stuff, I definitely recommend that you guys pay a little bit more attention to it, and you know, try to get involved, man. It's super cool, man. Not everybody's cup of tea, I'll be honest, and I understand that, but if it's something that sounds cool, then definitely check it out. Yeah, so that was Gears 4, and then, you know, the same kind of thing in Gears 5, and yeah, so just really amazing experiences before COVID, and yeah, man, I really miss being able to travel and being able to actually compete on land and seeing fans and, you know, playing in front of people and just having a good time, man. I really hope that eventually we're able to do that again. Nothing is guaranteed, of course, but I know that a lot of people hope that we're able to, and I'm definitely one of them. So another thing, guys, is I have been considering possibly starting up a second YouTube channel, because to be honest with you, like, I love Gears and it is my job, obviously, but there are definitely times where I feel like I want to upload something that isn't Gears, and I feel like this channel just isn't the space for that. So I was thinking about starting up a second channel and maybe just having you know, uploads a couple times a week, just like of whatever I want, not necessarily games, but maybe just me like talking to the camera or talking about, you know, specific things or whatever. So I don't know, just an idea, but I'm strongly considering doing that. Yeah, we're gonna get into another game here and talk about it, but give me 1 second. Hurry up and get into another one here. Why is my screen black? Thank you. Search up again. I'm not gonna cut the video just because I'm just gonna talk, but yeah. Alright, so on like an individual level, a lot of you guys always wonder like what the schedule is like, and like, you know, what do I do outside of just making YouTube videos? So a lot of people don't really understand what goes into being a pro Gears player or just a pro gamer in general, and I don't fault you guys for that, because like I said, it's a pretty misunderstood like space, and like people don't really understand like the work ethic that goes into it, especially if you want to be successful. It's not difficult to become a pro player, in my opinion, but it's definitely difficult to be a successful pro player and to actually make money off of it. So a lot of people say like, man, it's not hard work, like, you know, you're sitting in a room playing a video game. Well, that is literally not what's happening, just for the record. It's not what's happening, man. Like, of course, we are sitting here playing a game, but that's not all that there is. There's studying, there's self-improvement. Like, you literally have to play the game. If you're rusty or you're slacking or you're not hitting shots or whatever, right? You are going to lose money, right? In the long run, you will literally lose money, or you'll get dropped, kicked off your team, you'll lose your sponsorship, whatever, right? As a professional gamer, there's always a constant pressure in the back of your head that is there in order to perform. Like, you have to perform or you will not be a gamer anymore, like a professional gamer, right? You don't have a choice. So in competitive gaming, right, unless you're in some crazy big esport, you are literally forced to succeed. If you don't succeed, you are going to lose your job and you have to go do something else, right? So especially back when we had, $1 million circuits and you're traveling all the time, we would travel to events once every month or once every like 6 weeks. So it was very, very constant, right? And if you go to an event, especially if you're like a top team and top player, if you go to an event and you underperform, you will get dropped and you will lose your money. It is very cutthroat in competitive gaming. So if you go to the event and you get 6th place, right? Your teammates, they're probably gonna want to make some changes because they don't want to get 6th place. And unfortunately, competitive gaming isn't like real life, like sports where, professional athletes have a contract and, it's like a mutual contract. That's not really how competitive esport players work, right? So there are people on contracts, right? Me included, of course. Like I am a professional player, obviously. So like contracts are definitely a thing, but at the end of the day, you will lose your job. Like you will lose your job if you're not succeeding. So you have to play the game almost 24/7 because if you're not, then other people and other groups of, players, teams are getting better, are working towards that goal and making sure that they can get closer and closer to a win and then eventually win, of course. Sorry. All right, and basically like there's just so much that goes into it, man, so much time. And just to give you guys a little bit of a better understanding, um for me, I wake up sometimes around like 1 p.m. literally, right? Because I stay up. I have a gamer schedule, obviously, so I'm gonna stay up super late or early, and I'm gonna wake up at like 1 p.m. right? Maybe go for a walk, get breakfast, whatever, work out, whatever, right? Get some me time in, right? By 4 o'clock, so I have 3 hours if I wake up at 1. Sometimes I wake up at 3. I'm not even gonna lie, right? So like, if I wake up at 1, that's what I would do, right? If I have to be on at 4 o'clock, which is the time that me and my team get on every single day, except for 1 day a week, we are on from 4 o'clock until normally about 9:30 or 10, okay? After 10, if I want to take a little break since I just spent the whole day playing, that's what I'll do, and then I will turn my stream on, right? I'll turn my stream on. Stream for 3 or 4 hours, and then if I don't have a YouTube video made, I'll make a video, right? So from 4 o'clock until honestly like 3 or 4 in the morning, I'm on Gears, and that is every single day except for 1 day a week. Every single day. And in order to get caught up on YouTube and any other side projects that I'm doing or whatever on my day off, it's not crazy that I'll spend 6 hours making a bunch of YouTube videos so I can get ahead, or working on a side project or whatever, right? It's not crazy. That happens at least once a month, right? And that's the reality of it, man. So, people who say like, you know, you're just sitting in your room playing video game, your life is fucking great. I'll say this, like, it's definitely better than other things, and I'm very thankful for what I do. But it isn't just like all, you know, rainbows over here. Like, you literally have to compete. I have to be good at this game, or you're not gonna watch me. I have to succeed in my tournaments with my team, or I'm not gonna have a team. I'm not gonna have a sponsor. I'm not gonna make money, right? And so, what started out to be fun and like an escape from life, and you know, just something that I really enjoy, has turned into my job, right? And that's the case for a lot of pro players that I've known for a long time that are my friends, right? And so a lot of you guys, I guess, don't really understand, just because obviously most of you guys are not pro players, salaried and, you know, making money off of tournaments and things like that. And you guys play for fun. You guys don't really understand what it's like to literally be forced to play, you know, 12 hours a day. Okay? And if you don't, then you're not going to make money to live and survive, right? And you could easily, and I could easily, just go and, you know, go do something else in life and, you know, just be happy with, you know, working a normal career job and just like, you know, whatever, right? And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but personally, as of right now, this is what I want to do. And this is what many of the Gears pros want to do, you know? But I'm taking initiative and I'm making these YouTube videos every single day. And I'm trying to better myself, right? It's not just about, I'll be honest with you guys, it's not just about you guys as viewers. It's not just about you guys getting better and seeing gameplay from me on an individual level. It's also about me. I want to grow. So, I don't know. I struggle sometimes, guys. I'll be honest. I do struggle sometimes, and I really like want to make good content for you guys that's relatable and things like that. But sometimes I feel like kind of venting and just letting you guys, you know, in on my world a little bit. And I think that's kind of why a second YouTube channel would be cool. So I think I may start that up. I know I talked about a poker channel, but also I think just a regular, normal YouTube channel would be cool. So I might do that and definitely be on the lookout for that. Yeah, guys, like, yeah, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I play Gears about 10 to 12 hours every single day, and sometimes I take a day off during the week, and sometimes I don't. It just depends on what's happening. But I mean, the reality of it is I'm playing 50 to 60 hours of Gears literally every week, and that's what it takes in order to be one of the best, you know, players. I mean, I am one of the best players. I'm not gonna hide that. It's just a fact. And God, I would fucking hope that I am, considering I play as much as I do. But I do want you guys to know that it isn't just me who plays the game this much. It's every single pro player in Gears of War, and in every single esport out there. You know, this is my job, and it doubles as my passion, which is cool, and I'm thankful for that. But at the end of the day, I am forced to compete at the highest level that I can and be successful at it. Otherwise, it's not going to be my job anymore, and it'll only be, you know, something that I enjoy doing. So, for those of you guys who never knew that, or never knew exactly how being a professional player works, that is how it works, right? I'm on Rise. That's my organization, my sponsor. I compete under their name, and I am forced 100%, you know, to be successful to the best of my ability and my team's ability, right? As I'm sure many of you guys know, I've been under many organizations over the course of the last, you know, 6 or 7 years. If you guys didn't know that, I did make a video about it, and you could literally just type in Red Icyyy in Google, and you can pretty much see all there is to know about me if you guys have never done that. But yeah, I do want to say, guys, that I really do appreciate you guys, seriously, and it is nice to know that you guys support me and enjoy the videos. I do read your comments. Many of you guys comment, I wonder if Icyyy sees this, or I wonder if Icyyy reads this comment, or whatever, right? Of course I do. I just do not have the time, unfortunately, to reply to every single comment, so I don't really reply to any comment. It's pretty rare. But when I do have a split second and I catch it, that's when I would, you know, obviously reply. Or if it's a crazy question that needs to be responded to, then obviously I will reply. But I do see every single one of your guys' comments, and I do really appreciate it. And yeah, man, you guys mean a lot to me. And like I said, I am trying to continue this growth. My channel has grown substantially since the beginning of this year. I did just start this year. I'm taking it super seriously, so it's pretty cool to see this. And I just want you guys to know that I do appreciate you guys. And yeah, so second YouTube channel, man. If that's something that you guys would like to see, if you guys like me as a person and not just a Gears of War player, then that would be nice to know. And then maybe that would push me to making that channel and actually doing it instead of just talking about it. Also, as previously talked about in one of my recent videos, I do have some big news coming. I'm pretty excited about it. It's something that I was reached out for, actually. Like, somebody actually reached out to me and talked to me about it, and I decided to do it. So I'm gonna have some more information on that in the next week or so. I do go back to Florida at the end of this month, and you know, I'll give you guys all the information on that. I'm pretty excited to share that information with you guys anyway. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much what it was like before COVID and kind of right now. On the new YouTube channel, when I do make it, I'm gonna be talking about some of these things more in depth, obviously, and you know, I guess a little bit more bluntly and more honestly, you know. So if that's something that you guys want to see, please let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, I hope that you guys are all doing well. Like I said, it's the first video I've made since being in Ohio, so really hope that you guys are doing well in life and, you know, individually and in whatever that you guys are doing. So appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, peace.